Hey guys, this is Steam Power Request. Today, we're gonna talk about a couple of things, because I haven't made a video in a very long time. Like, tell me if this camera angle's okay or not, because I'm trying to make it more zoomed in. So today, I'm guessing I'm gonna start with Skyward Sword. So basically, I'm almost done Skyward Sword. I'm basically a little before, at like the last dungeon before the final boss. And yeah, I'm not gonna spoil a thing, because if you don't want to know the final boss is blah 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 blah, let's say you haven't even gotten the game yet, like, you're getting it tomorrow on Christmas or whatever, or you got during Hanukkah or whenever you get gifts, then yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But so far, I would say it exceeded my expectations, basically. I could even say it's an amazing game. If someone does not give it a 9.5 at least, I think they're completely nuts. So to all those reviewers giving those bad scores, seriously, you're just completely jerks, because this is the most amazing game I've ever played. I am in love with this game. I can't think of anything that could be better, except for the newest Zelda game on maybe Wii U. Who knows? So yeah, I'm gonna make a video about the whole game when I finish it. Give it a review without really trying to spoil, and I'll give it like a rating. I guess I'll have to give it a rating. But yeah, that's about it for Skyward Sword. So recently, Nintendo released a thing. I'm not sure if it's only in Japan right now. I'm not exactly sure, but it's called Hyrule Historia. It's basically it's for Zelda 25th anniversary. And yeah, my iPod went off, but it basically describes well, not describes, it shows like concept art, character bios and stuff of the Zelda series. But yeah, basically it had something, probably a huge thing that fans care about, the Zelda timeline, and it's the official thing. It's not made up, because I have no idea how you say his name. Eiji Anoma that's good enough. But the producer of the Zelda series, he helped in the making of this, so the timeline has to be real. So the timeline is kind of complicated, and it's very new. I'm gonna read this picture from the internet here, which describes which is going to describe the timeline. So first, it starts with the basically the era of the world's creation. So, the heaven and earth were created, kind of like the beginning of the world. And the era of the goddess Hylia, and this is when the goddess is reincarnated, and ancient battle returns to earth. Okay. The sky era is next. And then after that, it's the era of chaos, when the sacred realm is sealed from, like, evil forces. After that is the era of prosperity, in which Hyrule Kingdom is established. And then basically so basically all of that is basically all Skyward Sword type of stuff, and like even before that, I guess, when the world was created, that's the whole Skyward Sword era. After that is the Minish Cap, with Vaati being the main force. So Minish Cap is the second game in the series, as we know. After that, it is Four Swords. Four Swords comes right after. Vaati is again resurrected, and you gotta fight him again with the Four Swords and your 3 other links. After that is the Hyrule Unification War, and that's the era of the Hero of Time, and that's when Ocarina of Time starts. Now, most people that go by the timeline say that it divides into 2, but actually it divides into 3, something probably none of us really would expect. Now, it goes like this. There's the child era, the adult era, and Link is defeated. So, basically, if Link dies to Ganondorf, blah 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 blah, then it makes a whole new timeline. And there's also child and adult, which we all know, because the Ocarina of Time, he travels through Hyrule. So basically, not through Hyrule, through time, excuse me. So basically, we'll start with the Hero Time is defeated, because that's on the left. So basically, if Link is defeated, there's the Sealing War, and Hyrule declined the last hero. And that's when the era of Light and Dark, or the Link to the Past, starts, and Ganon is revived. And after that is Seasons and Ages, and that's when Ganon's revived too. After that is Link's Awakening. And then after Link's Awakening, it's the Gold Era, when the Triforce using Monarchy. And that's when the Era of Decline starts, which is the Tragedy of Princess Zelda the First, as they say here. So basically, The Legend of Zelda, the first game in the whole series, starts. And Ganon's revived. And then Adventure of Link, Ganon's revival prevented, starts. Now, going to the Hero of Time is successful, which is the, we're going to start in the Child Era part. Now, the Sacred Realms protected. Okay. The Dark World and the Hero's Descendants. Majora's Mask is right after, because he turns, he goes back to as a child. And, Majora's Mask, he starts, he's looking for Navi. The Prince of Thieves, Ganondorf is executed. Okay. Twilight Era is Twilight Princess, and, he kills Ganon. And then it's the Shadow Era, which is the Four Swords Adventures. And Ganon's reincarnated, and Vati is resurrected. The Adult Era is, oh my god, stupid iPod. But the Adult Era starts, and Ganondorf is sealed, and this is when the Wind Waker starts. And in the Wind Waker, we know the hero's gone, so the whole of Hyrule's flooded, and that's when, like I said, Wind Waker starts. And Ganondorf is revived, Hyrule sealed and flooded. The Era of Valley Hero, that's what it's called. Then the Era of the Great Sea is still Wind Waker. Ganondorf revived. Era of the Great Voyage is when Phantom Hourglass, they try to find a new land, and that's what New Hyrule is. And then the Era of Hyrule's Rebirth is a new continent discovered, and at Spirit Tracks New Hyrule, a new continent is found. So yeah, basically, the very surprising thing is that there are 3 splits. Child, Adult, and Link is defeated. So this is very interesting, because no one really ever expected Link would be defeated. You would think he won. He killed Ganon, but I guess he didn't. That's what I'm getting out of this, because this is kind of very confusing timeline. So yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna post this on my Facebook, and I have a new internet page for all my posts. I'm basically trying to put now on any post on there on that site, which I recently just did. It's I'm putting it over here. We'll try to put it right there. Hyrule, what is it? HyruleQuest.wordpress.com. Yeah, HyruleQuest.wordpress.com. And it should be, like I said, right up there. And you'll basically see it there. So, and yeah, you'll see a picture of the timeline that I was reading from. And you can also find it on my Facebook page. And yeah, make sure you like this on YouTube and you subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.